With COP26 taking place in Glasgow, the issue of climate change in the United Kingdom and the world is once again in the public eye. So, do systems like national railways have a negative or positive impact on climate change?
Well, if we take rail, first of all, I think it probably has a very positive impact. Many people move around a relatively small country, but with a high population per area of the country. Many people move around by rail, and there has been investment over the years in the electrification of the railways. But it has to be said that a lot of the railway system off the main lines, the branch lines, the local lines, are still run with diesel trains, which are much more polluting. Government and the private sector have been very slow, I think, in completing the electrification of Britain's railways. And so, from the point of view of the infrastructure, there is still a lot of room for improvement of the railway infrastructure. The British government in particular has gone through periods of being enthusiastic about rail and then periods of not being enthusiastic about rail. And I think that is a problem because there is little consistency in policy over the longer term. And investment decisions in rail do tend to need very long-term thinking of 50 or 100 years. In terms of other infrastructure, I think road infrastructure is probably very good, but until there is a transition away from petrol and diesel vehicles to more sustainable, low-carbon transport, then that infrastructure is as much a problem as it is a solution. And in any case, that eats into a lot of green space, which is in itself a problem. So I think road infrastructure is an issue, and probably largely negative rather than positive.